I'm glad you could make it. After all, you're a busy man, aren't you? Now look here, Detective Halligan. I've got used to being surrounded by a bunch of incompetent, half-baked blockheads. But your smart, well-dressed colleague Lowry has just earned himself the golden badge of stupidity.
They really do not need to get this close to the face.
Okay, Chief. What do you want me to do?
God. Okay, this actually looks better, to be honest.
Where did Lowry go wrong?
Your dear colleague Lowry dealt with the skeleton murders last year.
Never mind.
You should know that, Halligan. Lowry worked on the case for several months.
Usually I don't do requests, but this was cheap enough that I figured, okay, I wouldn't feel bad taking the money for this, and I'm only gonna do it for like an hour and a half. And, yeah. I have seen this. I didn't know what the context was, but I have seen this. Oh, what is this? God save the Queen. In case you weren't aware, this takes place in England.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
Just in case you couldn't tell by the new Scotland Yard and the British flag and the... Oh wait, can I go up this way? Ooh, new face.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
I don't like this new face. Okay, well we have secured the scene. And we got some nice bones here. We got some femurs. We got, I think, a few too many femurs. Let's go back. I'll check out the guide if I can't fingerprint the bones, I'll use the guide. So I can at least get past the second area.
Important evidence, I'm sure about that. That is no important evidence. That is no important evidence.
Yeah, just need the one bone, I guess, is all. This? Okay, yeah, he wants this specific piece of grass, I guess.
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
Alright. If you say so, guide. Here, I've got some grass for you.
Some tufts of grass from the place where not a good idea.
Here,
Chris,
look at
I've got something else for you. Could you have a quick look at that too?
Oh, now it crashes. Oh god, did it seriously just... Oh god.
Where do you think you're going, Detective?
Oh god,
I haven't
no.
finished yet.
Seriously? Okay. Okay. Now we're in speedrun territory. You watch New World Record. Save once more for good measure. Here, have some grass. Oh, it worked this time.
Do you notice anything about it?
The grass looks slightly burnt, I'd say.
Chris, I've got some...
Okay, giving him both things is what crashes the game. Interesting. Wow, really? It doesn't even freaking save. The save function of this game doesn't even work, so I'd have to beat this all in one session, basically. So I can either give him the bones or the grass.
Here you go, Chris.
No, just the bones this time. Okay. Uno memento. Hey there, old buddy, old pal, a friend of mine.
Ah, shit.
Here's some grass.
Do you notice anything about it?
The grass looks slightly burnt, I'd say.
Moment of truth. Bones.
Chris, I've got something for you here. Could you have a quick look at it?
That's a thigh bone. Also from the place where the bones were found, I suppose.
Exactly.
Okay, Brent. And what do you want to know about it?
Oh god, it worked. Oh god, that walking animation. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
All All right, here we go. Cheers.
To your health, Brent. An interesting aroma,
Isn't it? Brent, aren't you feeling very well? Brent,
Did you just
are
drug
you
me?
sure you're okay?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
God damn it. You could knock someone out cold with this kind of stuff, Chris. Chris?
And 3, 2, 1, and he's out cold. And now I've got some change. I love this face he has right here. It's great. It's just lovely. Oh, there she is. Wow, she is tall. Wait, okay, she's almost the height of that door. Right? She's like a little bit short, and now she's normal sized.
Mr. Halligan?
Here, have loan.
This is a femur.
Yes, that's what Chris Hecker
Oh
said
god,
as
I'm
well.
just watching a
Will
video
take
now.
some time, Mr. Halligan. Could you wait a moment?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
And now I'm playing as Melanie. My favorite. And then we got this like random sink and tile thing
Father
here.
hates it when I use up all his chemicals.
Alright. Whoa, wait. Guys? I'm freaking out a little bit right now. What was that? What was that? Can I read? What?
Father hates it when I use up all his chemicals.
Why does that do that? Ugh. Ugh, why? Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. This is fine. This is okay. Oh, good. Now she's there now. What is the other me doing?
Made any progress?
Yes, a little, but I can't quite make it out. Have you got a moment? I just want to check on something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, you just keep on checking that out.
Mr. Blake?
Yes?
My name's Brent Halligan.
You
I'm
are
a
awfully
detective from
well
Scotland
dressed.
Yard. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Scotland Yard? What's this about? Is something wrong?
Yeah, don't mind me. Just look at your books.
You're the author of a book on druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next edition. But what makes you so interested in my book?
I'm currently investigating a series of murders in London. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What
Yes,
series
it's so
of murders
loud.
are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr. Blake, I believe
now
there
the
may be
music
some
is
sort
super
of
loud.
ritual behind these murders.
Well, what makes you think that?
Oh, hello,
Dr.
piano.
Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford examined one of the last victims' bones.
Hello there.
She found residual traces of gold on
Why?
it and round notches.
Why?
Round notches, you say?
Yes. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't your book on druids mention ritual killings for which a golden sickle was used?
True. The amulet. I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Thanks. This is not the greatest game ever. Though I'm like, it's like sublime. It's like I can't look away. I can't stop playing, and I know that if I do, I can't save the game, which means all of this is going to be just lost forever as soon as I'm done playing.
Good day to you, monsieur.
Shush, 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 silence.
Just the way.
Tell me, my good man, which way is the castle?
Castle? Oh, you mean the burnt down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose?
Yes, that's it.
What do you want to go there for? There's nothing to see there. Wasn't too happy out there.
I like how his French accent completely disappeared after he said shush, shush, silent. Now he's just like, oh, yeah, hey, how's it going?
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you.
Oh, don't host me. No. Please. Please do not.
Bonjour.
How are you?
All right.
Alright.
You're not being very talkative.
No.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
Yeah, interesting conversation. I think I missed... Oh. I have to bribe him with a baguette? Where the heck do I get a baguette?
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Oh,
Sorry.
I've had an...
And? Oh,
Quiet.
Okay, never mind. No, thank you. I just need to find a baguette now, I guess. Is there one to be found in... Does anyone know if I can find a baguette in France? Oh, there we go. Did not notice this. Maybe there'll be a baguette at the decaying castle. Okay. Obviously I'm using a guide for this because it was given to me, but why does this work? He swipes it like a credit card. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, alright. Just do that. Just, you go ahead and you do that on the Club Metal Gates. Oh, hello. Excuse me, friend. I was actually gonna be ending this pretty soon, but now I feel a bit obligated to go a little bit longer. I like how they're all the same grave. They didn't even like change the background at all. They're just all the exact same background and everything. Okay, you know what? Fine. Bag. Okay, there's nothing mentioned about a baguette. Are you guys pulling my leg?
But he still insists on people using his title. He says his rank should still command.
So this is,
people's
I just chose the
respect.
wrong dialogue
Oh,
option.
well, if that's all, I don't mind. What do I have to call him, then?
Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve. That's his full title. He'll appreciate that.
Got it. Thanks for the hint.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of experience with point-click games, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of a... I mean, like, I used to play... You're gonna probably, like, be upset at me for referring to this as a point-click, but, Pajama Sam and, like, Putt-Putt. Those were my... Those are my point-clicks. Yeah, I have to look something up real quick while we're doing all this traveling. Wait, no. That is what it was. VeggieTales and the Mystery of Veggie Island. That was... I played that. That was a point-and-click game. And I played it. And I beat it. Without the use of a guide. This was like pre-guides. How do I leave?
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Yes.
Yes.
Then come aboard.
Man. All I had to do was Google VeggieTales point and click and I found it, but... Oh man, there's some weird memories now. Arthur Blake.
You mean I have no choice but to continue looking for it?
That is my opinion.
Okay, Mr. Blake. I'd better get going then.
Because I would just be running around in circles and not be seeing more of the game. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. How did I discover this gem? Oh, there's the cat. Wait, I'll answer that in just a second. In chat, Putomega bought it for me when it was on sale for $1 because he wanted to see me suffer. Though I did see what's his name? I didn't really see, but Mandalore, I think was his name. Here, have a cat.
There! Did you see that? Did
Yes.
you see that? It's that damn cat again. She's knocked all my bait in the water. That's the 3rd time this week.
Calm
I just
down.
threw the cat
You
at
can always
him.
get some new baits.
What about my fishing tackle? What about my telescope ultralight 47 for 800 francs? I can't leave it here unguarded. It could be stolen. I'll have to take everything with me, just because of that damned cat.
Don't worry, Pierre. I'll keep an eye on your things.
Would you?
Of course. No problem.
Thank you, my friend. Then I'll go right now.
And away he goes. Mine now. Haha. What? Oh, right. This is a... Yeah, that makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense. I got some salt. That is the proper use of a bucket and a fishing rod. Alright, well, I can put the salt there and bash it with this.
It won't work like that.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Now I got some salt. Oh, but, okay, so...
Doors, and more. I expect the Lord of the... It's gigantic.
It's practically a castle by itself. That makes sense. Kind of. Not really. Throw the salt!
It seems to have worked.
Yes. Oh, good, it wasn't locked.
This must be the amulet. I found it.
I've, yes, discovered it all on my own. Sorry. Where's that
Go on.
dialogue?
Show.
What? Why is she... Why? What? Why?
It may be safer for both of us if we let someone
Okay,
else in on
there
the
we go.
matter. Please call Melanie Turner in Oxford and tell her the whole story. Make sure she learns everything you've
What is
told
this
me.
clip?
She works at the Anthropological Museum. Her number's in the phone book. And tell her I'll get in touch with her myself as soon as possible. Would you do that for me?
Of course, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Detective. Then get out and do your job. And Halligan, if I should hear that you are conducting your investigations in any dubious or illegal way, I'll take you off the case immediately.
Understood, Chief.
I mean, that should be fairly obvious.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Didn't you... Wait, you got a date with Janet? What?
Well, I would have thought that Janet had more sense.
Oh, actually, I think she's got very good sense. That's why she always refuses to let you take her out somewhere. She prefers to go out with a man who doesn't dress in rags dragged out of rubbish bins or eat the same pizza every day.
Did she say that?
The facts speak for themselves, Halligan. You eat pizza in your office, and I go to the cinema with Janet. That's the way things work. Oh, I'm sorry, old boy.
No, his chair's fine. I mean, look at that. That's such a nice, comfy chair made out of wood and metal and no cushioning whatsoever. I wouldn't want to sit in that chair. And I guess he doesn't either. The dry grass. What, can I just do it from this menu? Yep, alright. Don't mind me. Yes. Do not worry, I am a detective. This is how we do business here. A pyromaniac. Remember, the chief said not do anything dubious or illegal. So, gotta be sure not to do that. Yeah, oh yeah, not to mention I stole this. Oh god. Alright, go back to the main gate. Okay. Yep, just, you know, drugging homeless people, stealing stuff from fishermen, catnapping cats.
How do you do, Mr. Halligan? How nice of you to visit us.
You know my name?
Certainly.
God,
Lord
you got
Sinclair
such a
has been
meaty neck.
expecting you.
He has? Is that boss of yours some kind of psychic or what?
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Let's go.
Can you just let me in the front gate then? Oh, apparently I missed out on a piece of red
Mr.
wire.
Halligan, it is a great pleasure to meet you in person at long last.
There's no
Pleasure's mine.
subtitles.
Do you mind telling your charming pet gorilla here to point his damn pistol somewhere else?
Please forgive us this precautionary measure, Mr. Halligan. I happen to be a distrustful man. Jack.
I just wonder what all these were rendered out in. If this was like 3DS Max or something.
What was that?
What?
God! Somebody's screaming out there in the forest.
Double time then, Brent. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, solvable to an extent, but it's like knowing what to click and where. Like, the tiles... Oh, it's locked, but I'm halfway through the door already.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
You sure about that?
It's locked.
You sure? I mean, I can
locked.
just, you know...
It's locked.
See? It's fine. Everything's fine here. We're through, and we're good. Into the forest. Oh god.
Hey, what the...
Oh my gosh, that running animation.
This flesh is the source of life force. It grants us strength and power. You will soon discover the incomparable feeling of power for yourself. It will be grander than any feeling you have ever felt. Very soon.
Oh, he doesn't
now,
care. He's just eating
the
it.
The day of the ritual's completion has come. Our power will be perfect.
A greater
Then
feeling
it
than
will
you
be
have ever
time for the
felt.
curse that will put an end to the wretched hustle and bustle of this world and make room for something grand and new. A world ruled by druids. I must admit your investigations had us worried for a moment, Mr. Halligan. We had even made plans to put a stop to them by arranging a little extra.
When in Rome. That's Strut. Ah, yes. Such a lovely smile. Yes, apparently this is a spot where you can actually fail. And then you get the bad end. And since I cannot save... And there's some wire here you could pick up, but I missed it. Not that it matters now. But, okay.
Ow! There are some stones here.
Okay. Both guards turn their backs. Use the stones.
What was that?
Let's have a look. Stop! Stop right there!
What? Okay.
Hey, what is that?
Leave me alone, you bastards!
Well, well, there's no need to be that upset. What are you doing here, sweetheart? Are you looking for something? She got through the hole in the fence.
Oh, little lady. You shouldn't have done that. Now Lord Sinclair will have a surprise guest for his dinner tonight.
What? What are you going to do to me?
You'll find out soon enough, sweetheart.
Oh. So I was found at the forest near the line only a few days after this conversation. Good end. They didn't even give you like a cutscene. You don't get to see hear her screams or getting skeletonized. We'll see if there was any kind of, like, save that happened throughout that at all. Or if it does just stick me right back at the beginning. Nope. Where did Lowry go wrong? I am free. I am free.